Hey YouTube, Brent with Bee Cichlids here. Just thought I'd do a quick update. I actually got into contact. I saw an ad on Craigslist for free compost, and actually it was a vegetarian restaurant that's going to be getting rid of her getting rid of her food. So it's kind of racking my brains figuring out what I could do to handle such a large volume of food. And right now I just got a 55-gallon drum that I use worms to compost our personal food scraps in, and that works great, but you know, I'm gonna need something more than that. So what I did is I was in Madison, and I was at Harbor Freight, and I asked if I could have some boxes. The guy actually said, "Hey, you want some pallets too?" I said, "Yeah, great." So took it home. I just kind of tacked it together with some scrap 2x4s, some little probably 6-inch pieces. Then I just screwed them in there and just basically made a frame. And then I took cardboard boxes and just kind of lined the inside, and I'll figure out more to do later. I may need to use some chicken wire to keep out pests, or maybe even use a more permanent like plywood on the inside, but for now I'm just gonna go this route. I think it turned out pretty decent, and it was actually very simple. So here, check this out. So yeah, I just picked up 4 pallets, screwed them together. I don't know, you can see that 2x4 down there. I just did a small piece. I didn't figure it needed to be incredibly stable. So you can see, I mean, we carried it out here. It works just fine, so it'll hold a lot. And I threw some sticks in there. I know they're not incredibly compostable, but with time they'll rot. And then I just tacked some plywood on the inside. So this, I'm gonna throw my current vermicomposting Eisenia fetida worms in here so that they can compost it. I'll keep a few for the household use, and otherwise I'll just throw that food that I get in here, and man, I'll have just tons of worms. I could maybe even start selling them, I don't know. But I'm thinking that once this one gets full, I can just kind of tack on additional 2x4, or not, I'm sorry, additional pallets onto here and kind of just upgrade that way. This is my garden right now, which isn't much of a garden. It's got kind of overgrown by weeds. So next year I'm gonna do a raised garden bed, and it'll look a lot better. But I got a few tomatoes. I've got some more to pick. Gotten some cucumbers out of my garden. And next year I'm just gonna make sure that it looks a lot better and more upkeep. Like I said, the raised beds. So hey, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Thanks, and please subscribe.